Whisky Dufftown.
No allergies, none of the tannery salt, that's my favourite.
Whisky number 1 was Benrick, 20 years old. Whisky number 2 was Singleton Sunray. Whisky number 3 was Glenmurray Classic Port Cask. Whisky number 4 was Balvenie 14-year-old Caribbean Cask. And the winner from the last Spirit of Speyside Festival was the Benrick 20, and the winner from the last Autumn Festival was the Singleton Sunray. So that's whisky number 1 and 2. 3 was Glenmurray Classic Port Cask.
It's a barley, so it's a caramelised hazelnut with a caramelised chocolate, and then this lemongrass explosion. It's like quite zinky, quite fresh.
With this fill in there, refill 50 to 8.8%, so all natural colour, but obviously that strength as well, so giving it a darker colour.
Our tour guide for today, my name's Ian, I'm an assistant manager here at Tamdhu. Across the road here you'll see we've got some new warehouses. We're also building another 4 starting next year. We have also 5 traditional warehouses on this side of the site. 4 of them are traditional dunnage warehouses and one's a rack warehouse. We stole our Tamdhu for single malt on this side. This is where our process starts off. The wagons will come in with their malt, go through the big roller doors at the bottom. We'll tip for 28 tons of malt in our bins. The big grey building is actually the bins. We've got an approximate storage for about 1,000 tons of malt. From there, the malt's transferred, screws and elevators across the front of that building, right along all the buildings into the mill room at this end. Before it's even got to the mill room, it's travelled quite the distance. Okay, take you into the mill room and I'll show you the mill. 11.85 tons, 37,000 litres of water. Takes 25 minutes to mash that into the mash tun. From the mash tun it will then be balanced into the underback, which is the big silver thing with the door open. But the two will balance out. From the underback it will be pumped through here. It's passed through a cooler. Cold water goes in the cooler and the hot water goes in the other side. Cool it down, it's high temperature, down to 18 degrees for coming through here. Cold water will also be hot out the other side. Collect it in the heat tanks, we'll use it the second and the third water to spray on inside the mash tun. Second water, 78 degrees, about 20,000 litres. Third one's 90 degrees, litres. Collect 53,500 litres of water in each wash back. 8 hours for a complete mash from start to finish. Takes about 4 hours to fill the wash back. This wash back's full. It's left in the mash tun and then collecting the heating tanks. It's called sparge. That's what we use for the first mash and next mash for the first water. Still goodness in that water. Still sugars and that in it, so we'll use that so we're not wasting anything. This draft that's then left in the mash tun from then goes outside, into the hopper, go away for animal feed.
We've got 4 of them, and then we've got our what they call our rack warehouses where the casks are all kept in racks. But the dunnage ones are these are the ones that give you the sort of the best results, and they're a lot far better looking in the racks and that more this traditional type. In here we've got casks, we've got butts, which is the larger cask which holds about 500 bulk litres. Our hogshead which holds about 250 and a barrel around about 200. So we've got a mixture of these, and there's a mixture also of sherry casks and also of bourbon barrels and refill hogsheads. The cask we use for Tamdhu malt magazine that explained to you is all sherry casks. Not necessarily first fill sherry casks, but sherry casks. So we were told to have a look in the warehouses here to see what the best casks we can find. So as you can imagine, it takes quite a while. So we actually found 2 casks that we quite liked. If you like just to help yourselves to a sample. That we quite liked. If you like just to help yourselves to a sample. This one here, this is an American sherry oak cask. This one was filled in 2001. And you'll see it's a very light golden colour. Very light indeed. And when you nose it, to me, you get a sort of a syrupy sweetness coming from it. Fruit, spices. Don't know if you've ever had orange Smarties. A bit like orange Smarties coming through it. And a bit of cinnamon as well. You've also, when you taste it in the palate, there's sort of vanilla comes through, and there's sort of a slight, sort of a peatiness there, very slight. The reason we get it coming through is because Ian McLeod, for Tamdhu, we buy malt from Maltster, and we tell them we want peat at 1 part per million, which is very, very small. And you just get that slight, very slight sort of peatiness coming through in it. Anybody find anything else coming through? Sorry, Bob.
Toffee maybe?
Sorry?
Toffee?
You're getting toffee coming through, it's quite possible. Again, different people will find different sort of nosings coming through on it. So it's very, very light, very, now that I'm here, this is a late Sunday market day.
Not literally that late. I was away, I was checking a text. I'm now a great uncle, which I don't think means that I'm really a really good uncle. It's just that I'm getting old. That's all. So I was just texting back my nephew to say congratulations.
Sandy took over from me in January this year, and Sandy's going to describe this next cask we found.
Okay, help yourself, folks. There's another wee sample there for you. Thank you. Welcome to Tamdhu. We've got another sample for you to try. Please help yourself if you're drinking. If not, take 2, and then that way you enjoy it all the more.
No, I'm going to share.
Okay, the other sample we've got, the first thing you'll notice right away is the colour. Far richer colour, darker colour. This is very, very sweet, dark chocolate, hints of orange peel, orange zest, maybe even a wee bit of licorice or aniseed at the very back of it as well, just coming through. On the palate, again the sweetness is coming. It's still got the chocolate on it. Maybe a wee bit heavy for some folk. If you maybe want a wee drop of water, I think Sandy still had a wee bottle in his pocket. But it lingers on the tongue. A nice richness coming through from it. And what we wanted to show you today was the difference that the wood is bringing to the new make spirit. The two different oaks, the European and American, despite, as I say, being that year younger, we're getting that actual rich dark colour coming through. In terms of strength here, we're talking 61%, the one before it I think was a 60%, so both cask strength, both drawn upstairs. What we've got on the other cask over towards the end there is a sample of our new make spirit. It was filled yesterday, if we just pass it around if you get enough hands to hold.